trial the other day. Robot barbers, guys.
Yeah.
Robot barber shop.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I thought you guys were untouchable.
Well, but how does it robot style?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's a different, it's a special kind of person. It's a different, it's a certain personality that's gonna go to a robot for his haircut.
Excuse me. Okay, I had the Wolverine.
Everybody's doing that.
I had the Wolverine.
It's a cut. No, I saw the where they're doing the braiding the hair.
Okay, I saw an actual barber.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much of this job is actually cutting hair?
Oh,
It's an art. It's like a painting.
10% of it, maybe 15%
Oh,
of
way
it.
more. Way more.
No, it's mostly socializing, making people feel comfortable. There's more to it than just cutting hair, man. Right, man?
It's a cheap outfit.
Cutting hair is the easy part.
Right? Yeah, cutting hair is the part that you can get a robot to do.
That's the easy part.
Yeah.
The therapy.
Listening to someone's problems and telling them how to get through it. That's hard. Especially when you're not trained or paid for it.
Maybe the tip is the payment for that?
No. It's not enough. It's not enough, Lisa. I need a. I want a degree.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I want a barber psychology degree.
You guys have
Well, they really do.
high EQ. They've got high EQ.
That little pole thing. It's a medical. It's the.
Oh, you're right. It does look medicinal.
It used to be
Yeah,
medical.
it's almost like,
It used to
really?
be-
The barbershop sign used to be medical.
Bloodletting, yeah.
No, it was one
Full
thing.
teeth, everything.
Okay, bring you up here.
Okay. You ready? So, trial of the century.
Oh, did he?
Trial of the century.
You have credit.
Did he go home already?
No.
No.
No, he's not. He ain't getting old.
They didn't let him go home. People were arguing though. His family did request that he come home. They put up like a bail package saying $1 million. We'll make sure he doesn't do this and that and the next. He was denied.
He's getting at
Cassie
least
actually
21
wrote
months minimum.
The judge
Hey, there's people.
a letter saying, please
Thanks,
don't let him
Thanks,
out.
guys. Have a great
Bye.
Take care, bro.
Hey, there's people who did worse crime than him and get bailed.
Yeah, for sure. That's
So-
been my stance. And they're already charging him with prostitution.
You're not giving him bail on a prostitution charge?
Exactly. That's the baloney of it.
No,
That's
the
exactly
mandatory
baloney.
minimum's 21 months, right?
Hey, no, Trump is gonna free it, man. That's it.
He's supposed to have.
Trump gonna say, fuck those guys. Diddy, let's go have a drink.
You will.
Yeah, seriously.
Fans were celebrating outside of the courthouse by spraying baby oil on themselves.
Ah, he's never gonna live that one down, eh?
No.
Oh my God, that's too funny. That's too funny. I heard there's a bunch of memes though too. There's a bunch of memes though right now.
There's a whole bunch of memes. Cassie's getting sued now
Well,
by
good.
one of the escorts.
Good. Oh really?
Yeah.
Who's the girl? One of the girls?
Cassie.
The girl?
Cassie
was beaten up.
specifically, his main woman.
Oh,
Yeah, so he was like, she paid me for 8 years, but he's saying that
well, she paid him.
Cassie was the one booking most of the prostitutes. That's
Oh.
what came up during the trial. That's what people don't understand.
Oh,
Yeah, Cassie was the one booking the prostitutes. So it'd be like, hey
And
Pete,
she-
want to hang
and
out?
she was handling
And you're
it.
like, yeah,
And she-
maybe. And I'm like,
she was
I'll hook. I'll make sure, David comes over. And they'd be
What
like,
she-
okay, I'll meet you there.
once she was supplying,
Yeah, they knew that was the bait for him. to come
once
to
she supplying the drugs too.
I don't know if she was supplying the drugs, but maybe.
They were all doing drugs.
But what the prostitute is saying is that she lied. She was on her period one night, lied about it. When she got on stand and said she was forced to have sex on her period, he was like, I can vouch for one time where she did it, and she hid it from me. And he's like, that's assault. He's like, to be on her thing, he was like, it's completely disgusting, and that's assault.
That's considered an assault?
That's what he said.
Who, the judge?
He said, according to someone.
I guess if it was
No, this is
assaulted,
what the
why would
prostitute
they
is
care?
saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
You gave her one? I don't care.
Now that Cassie has
It's
money,
just bother me at all.
she's just as vulnerable
That's
as
assault.
David. It's actually ironic, because now that she has money,
well,
she's just as vulnerable as him now. She's got something to lose.
True.
That's the only reason why he's suing
But
her.
every time she's sued, she's going to third party him. right?
What does that mean?
Fuck all of that. I don't care. Yeah, I'm
She's
all-
gonna seek indemnity from him, saying he's a party to it. Every time.
Should prostitution be legal?
It is.
Yeah, of course. Used to be legal.
It is. It is. It is legal in Canada.
Well, yeah, it is legal.
It's legal in Canada. It's no faulting.
You just can't.
It's
You can't walk the
legal.
street. You're not allowed to walk the street.
No, you can't.
Oh, but you can.
I thought it was behind closed doors. You can't walk the street. You
No,
can't.
a man cannot
the word of-
solicit it. A man
Solicit,
can't
you
offer
can't go
money for
solicit.
sex, but a woman could. No one could offer money for sex.
A man can't offer money for sex, but a woman can sell her sex.
And same with a woman. Man, you can sell your sex. You sell your body. You can sell sex.
But I can't buy it.
But, no, buying it is
can't buy
I'm asking
legal.
him if
You have to pay for me.
prostitution should be
You have to
legal.
pay for me.
Should prostitution be legal?
Huh? You can't get me for free. You have to pay for me.
This guy's serious, eh?
Don't you see the long lineup of
Hey.
people at the door?
After the Puffy verdict,
I can sell
his fans are outside dancing themselves in baby oil.
myself pretty good.
Bunch of freaks.
And
Well, how do you feel? Your boy's free.
okay, there you go.
Did you
guys-
celebrate?
You know what? I'm so glad you asked.
Did you celebrate?
You're an angel.
I seen the.
So my baby father called me, right?
Yeah.
This is to show you. I personally,
a freak off
I didn't realize how caught up I was in this thing.
Yeah.
He called me. He's like, Puffy, not guilty. I was like, you're lying. He was like, no, not guilty. Panther, my heart felt like I didn't even realize I cared this much. I was so relieved. I scared myself with how much I cared.
But everybody knew. Everybody knew. Hey, this is not.
Yeah.
So honestly, how do you feel about that they're on the right now, and you can look on CNN or any of the news, they're having a freak off outside the jail. Like a bunch of people. Like there's only 20 or 30 of them, but they're literally having a freak out.
They were having a freak out, but they were dousing themselves in baby oil and dancing. It was very
Right
funny.
now they're having a freak off. Go online. Check.
So what do you consider? What's called a freak off? Let's be specific. What is a freak off?
Yeah, what is a free call?
What is a freak off, Stu? Let's be specific about this.
There are people having sex outdoors.
People having sex
People
outdoors.
weren't having sex outdoors. He's spreading
There's
lies.
an outdoor orgy on the.
He's spreading lies. There were no orgies out.
There's an orgy in front of the courthouse.
There wasn't
That's
an
pretty
orgy.
freaky.
There wasn't an orgy.
There's no way that's happening.
I was watching this.
They can't do that.
There wasn't. It just felt like it would have been a huge injustice. I followed the case really closely.
It would have been injustice.
It would have been-
Freak off outside the jail. Why?
No, it's not
No.
what she's talking about.
It would have been a huge injustice for him to serve 30 years to life for anything that I heard these past couple of months.
Man, they should have just thrown that case out, man.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, they already messed it up.
Because
Yeah. The thing is, you couldn't deny the prosecution.
overcharged it.
Yes, darling.
That's what they fucked up.
Yes,
If they just
you-
charged him with regular shit,
Domestic violence.
he'd be
Done.
guilty.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you charge someone with racketeering and they're the only person charged?
Thank you so much.
Racketeering is a group.
Yeah.
Right?
It's for a group of people. They
Yes.
made it for the mobsters.
Yes.
Well, they gave-
Right there.
They
You're like
gave 30 people immunity.
you know you're gonna beat that charge.
And that's what his lawyer was saying. He said this is a makeup. This is all made up. This is a
And
made
the
up
judge-
makeup.
Yeah, much.
Yeah.
And he's
The
gonna
judge agreed to the charge.
And the only reason why, so he has to wait until October to get bail.
Yeah.
Lawyers are saying, no, he's gonna get out. Either time served or like 11 months, stuff like that. Sorry, lawyers that I'm seeing on YouTube are saying that.
But what is he charged with?
Lawyers are saying
Prostitution.
there's at least 20
So,
Prostitution in between states?
Yeah, so the man
Is that-
yeah, I think it was that.
The
Yeah.
maximum term is 21.
It's 0 to 20.
21 years or months.
months.
No,
And the maximum I think is 5
Go
years.
10 to 20 years, man. 10 to 20.
I thought it was 0 to
Go.
20.
10 to 20.
On a first offense.
Not first offense, that's what I'm saying.
That's
First
what-
offense, it's like he's saying, it's like
Yeah, I thought
a
it
month and a year and a month or whatever that jargon is.
Look at self-snitching lawyer, he's really smart. The guy called it self-snitching. He knows it inside out. I haven't looked at this, but I guarantee what he says is right.
Okay,
I'll check it now.
check it.
This is like one of the smartest lawyers. Like,
And now Cassie's being sued by a prostitute. A
I'll
prostitute is
send
suing
that to you
Cassie.
in a minute. What?
A prostitute is suing Cassie.
Why?
Sexual assault because she forced him to have sex on her period and didn't tell him. Gave him an STD, and he said that she got pregnant with his baby, but I don't know about all that. But yeah, she's one of the She brought him up during Puff's deposition, and now that she has money, he's like, yeah, no, I was assaulted too.
Oh fuck.
Right?
No wonder he's fisting her up inside out.
Yeah, she's feeling the greed though. She's feeling the same greed. That's karma.
No wonder he's kicking her up inside the hallway, man. Not to say,
Is that your dog?
I'm not saying it was a good thing. I'm
Sorry,
saying
I
it was
just
good,
heard
Lisa.
what you said. Hey, I love this. This is like perfect for this weather.
Oh. I thought you had a brown
Big
dog.
Blake. I keep seeing all these
You
videos
had a brown
of
dog?
No.
Oh, I thought.
he's a doodle, right?
Yeah,
Labradoodle, like sitting like humans and stuff like that.
Is it like a water dog? Is it like a water
He
dog?
likes water, yeah.
Like on his bum?
Oh yeah.
He likes his-
He was just sitting outside with me,
Get
Donna.
out of there.
He loves to sniff bum holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes his-
That's how they say hello.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch this.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm not giving you drinks.
I didn't know they were doing all of that now.
Okay, there you go.
The boys got them too?
Everyone's got them.
Who hooked you guys up?
Sit.
Well, James is the headliner. He got it first.
Yeah, and then everybody else was like, nah, I have to.
It only makes sense. This new technology.
Yeah. And what's this? The amount of, that telling you the charge time.
Yeah. How much charges?
The value of a good lawyer.
Sit down.
I heard his legal team was like crazy.
Of course, he's a
Oh,
billionaire.
really?
Yeah.
The guy's a billionaire.
Yeah.
The thing
Yeah.
is, I have one thing to say on this.
Tell me.
If all these accusations are true with the Justin Biebers and the Ushers
It's
and
not.
everything,
Throw all that stuff
then
out. That was all a
those
lie.
people should have come forth when given the chance, which makes me believe that's not true.
It wasn't true.
That's the same
That was
thing
them
about-
trying to beat Puffy in the court of public opinion with just lies.
Yeah.
This is what everybody was like, put him away, he's sleeping with kids, he molested Bieber, he molested Usher. None of that was,
It's
first
not
of all,
true.
that wasn't a charge, and it's
No.
not true.
Right. Right.
You know, people are acting like, oh, the Me Too movement, big blow to the Me Too movement, Cassie's a victim. Funkmaster Flax was like, Cassie is not a victim,
No,
Cassie's
no.
a fucking villain.
Oh yeah.
He was like, she is a villain. So, these are the people that know her, right? They're saying nothing's scarier than a
She
woman
was with him for
scorned.
years, right?
What'd you say?
She was with him for years.
Yeah, she was with him for like 10 years.
Yeah.
These people know her.
She know what she was playing with.
And she got her money.
Oh,
So
yeah.
for her to write the judge and to say he doesn't deserve bail, bitch, if you don't stop. Stop. You got your 20 mil. You won. Done.
No more.
You don't have to make sure he stays in there until his bail. It doesn't make any sense. Like for my
He's gotta get his blood. He's gotta get his juices flowing.
for my G2 on Monday. You guys remember when you first learned how to drive? Who taught you?
Yep. I took young drivers in 1998.
cool.
Or 1988, sorry.
I took a stolen
Young
car around the
drivers.
block.
And then I went and just did my test. There was none of this G1, G2, G3,
Yeah.
anything.
That's back when it was like 365. You guys called
Yes,
it, the
it was the
workers permit,
365.
and then you just got your license.
Right.
I know the graduated license system is such crap because I let my G2 expire. I just didn't have a car. Now I've got to restart the whole thing over. Panther, how did you learn how to drive?
Stolen car.
Just stealing the car from like your parents?
No, from my friends.
Hilarious.
They stole the car and I stole it from them. I wouldn't go out and steal the car.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
But if they brought the car and I seen
Yeah,
the stolen
for
car in
sure,
the neighborhood,
for sure.
believe you me, I'm jumping in that and I'm going for a spin.
How did you figure out how to drive? Just from TV, go-karts, like...
No, by actually sitting down in the car and driving.
And just like trying it.
Yes. Yes. That's how we did it. Because we're like, okay, we're learning.
Yeah,
And this is how we
yeah,
did it.
yeah.
We just sat down, every man took a turn.
How old were you when you officially got your license?
Me not a license.
Really?
License not drive car.
Still. License not driving
Oh.
car.
Serious, Franklin?
Said, "Why shouldn't I drive
It would
this
take so long now. Do you know a big man like you, they give you a G1 until you can't drive by yourself?
Yeah.
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 Madness.
Yeah. I'd rather just buy it like the Indians. What, like, who's the Indian guy selling that shit?
You tell
Like,
me.
lift me up.
I need
I need
that.
you, bro.
I need that
I
one
need you.
right
Come
now.
check me,
I need a
and we
G.
can work something out. Cause
Honest to
I
God.
need one, and so does Nisa.
Honest to goodness. Honest to
Brandon, you
goodness.
gotta go to Brandon.
You gotta go to
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah. Hey! What
just missed.
You remember how you learned how to drive?
She's like, hey, Panther, I know you're busy, but
Just practicing in Sean's. We used to take Sean's mom's car
Okay, yeah.
when she went to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just,
Practicing on stick?
no,
Okay,
it wasn't
yeah,
stick. It was
automatic.
automatic. Yeah. We used to steal her car. We used to take her car. We didn't steal it. We
Yeah,
took it and went
yeah.
to the club, whatever. And brought it
Yeah.
back.
Cool.
That's how I learned how to
That'd be
drive. I was
the
driving
best.
before I had my license.
Yeah.
Way before I had my license.
How old were you when you officially got your license?
When I was old enough to get my license, I think I was, what, 16?
Oh, you got it at 16.
I got
Oh, so
it.
you're
I
driving
wasn't way
like
too
at
good.
13, 14.
Yeah, I'm driving at 13, 15,
Yeah.
14, 15.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. My mom too. She used to take her mom's car at 14. And it's
Yeah,
so
we
funny because she
do it.
doesn't drive now.
I'm stealing cars around.
She never officially got a license. No.
Cool, right?
She's a good navigator though, which is funny. Like she can get you anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know how. She's also like a taxi lady, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, she's really good with navigating.
Anyway.
You remember when you started driving?
Around
Nice.
Yeah, we've been setting them off there.
ready to drive.
By the bottom of Warden. Back in the day.
I got my license around 20.
Hey, Snuggle.
20? You taught yourself or you officially got like
No,
lessons?
Thanks, Panther.
no,
Don't go.
See you later.
I know. I got my license.
Take it easy, Steve.
Yeah, have a good weekend, guys.
All right, bud.
Yeah. I knew. Yeah. And then I learned to drive stick around 22.
You know how to drive standard, Pete?
No.
That's when I learned.
Really? Panther.
No,
You know how to drive
25.
standard? You know how to drive standard? That's so difficult now.
My wife taught me.
Really?
Learning to drive standard. My ex-wife was teaching me to drive standard.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know where to begin with
Oh,
standard.
no.
You don't know how to drive standard?
No.
On a little convertible rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
But I think I'm a pretty good driver. Like I've saved my family. Like I saved my family from a major accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I learned how to drive from young drivers. And they're like really, they teach you like
They're
they call it
supposed to do-
defensive driving.
Right. They're supposed to give you a discount too, eh?
And you
Yeah,
get a
do.
discount on your
Right.
insurance, yeah.
It's crazy insurance now. What is it, like a few $100 a month?
I've been looking around,
At
yeah.
least 400 or 500.
Well, I found somebody for $213, but I knocked everything off. I was like, I don't care about collision. This is just basic.
I know,
If
but
I
you-
insure somebody else's car, I don't want to have to be responsible for it.
Yeah, but I
That's
bet
it.
you have a $5,000 deductible with that price.
Yeah, who knows?
Well, then, like.
It's a used car.
Yeah, but it's the car you hit. You pay the first 5K.
No, I've never heard that. Everything is no fault now.
Yeah.
I've never heard you
You
pay
pay
the
the
first
deductible,
5K.
you
I've
pay-
been in accidents where people have gotten into accidents with
Okay,
me.
maybe it's different. I don't know.
Yeah. Has to be, Stu. You
Yeah,
pay
you're
the
talking
first.
from rich
You pay the
people
first
point of view.
5,000.
5,000?
No.
I never heard that kind of
No,
stuff.
no.
5,000, you better buy a plane ticket
It's
and
not
leave the
that.
city.
But it was difficult to find insurance. Do you have to get your driver's license renewed?
Who, me?
Yeah.
When? Yeah, you have to get it renewed every, what, 5 years?
Yeah?
Yeah, every 5 years.
And what do? You have to take a test?
No.
No.
Let's go
You
take
just
a.
pay for it.
Yeah,
Update the
the
picture or whatever?
Yeah, just take a picture.
Okay, you just update the picture.
I did mine. I renewed during COVID.
Yeah,
And
have
I
to
did
take
mine. I did mine once and done, eh? One and done.
Yeah, a long time
Like,
ago.
yeah,
That's what pisses
one and
me
done.
off about it.
I don't have to
because
come
now
back.
with the graduated system, I have to keep going back. So
Yeah,
once
yeah,
my G2, what happened is my G2 expired. I didn't have a car anymore, so I didn't bother keeping it up.
Right.
Now I have to go all the way back to G1.
I had to
Like,
do that
it's
too,
so
though.
ridiculous.
I did that too. I had to do that.
Really, you did
Yeah.
the
I had to go
graduated system, okay?
Because my license expired when I was in the States.
Okay, and then when you got back, it was that system.
It was done. And then, so I had to go through the whole
Yeah.
graduated license thing. But because I had a license already,
Yeah.
I didn't have to wait a year to do my G.
Okay, that's good. I wonder, see, because I'm showing up.
Yeah, I had my license suspended for like 7 years, and then
You
I
have to
paid
redo
up, I
it.
paid a fine. I paid up the suspension fine, and they told me I could go and do my test. I was to do written test again,
Yeah,
and then after the next week, I just went to do the driving test.
yeah.
And then after a couple weeks later, I went to do the highway test.
Done.
Okay.
And I'm not
Yeah.
suggesting anybody do this because technically it would be illegal, but if
Yeah.
you moved to Mexico, or if you went to Mexico and you got a license, you come back with it.
It's good?
Well,
Yeah.
international
But if
license.
you're Canadian and you do it in your line, you didn't live down there, you're committing a crime.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a big deal.
So you should not do that.
Yeah,
but-
that's a pretty big deal.
No, it's not. It's very easy to do.
No, I mean like getting caught for that for no reason. Okay, you know what we never spoke about? Did you guys hear about those guys in New Orleans that broke out of jail?
Oh,
Those 10 guys.
so 69 hours, 7 of them?
10 of them broke
But they all
out.
get caught.
One of them is still on the loose.
So he may be dead.
Police are saying
He was
to
dead.
look out for him because he might be pretending to be a woman
This is
now.
where, in Toronto?
New Orleans in the States.
Oh, they broke out of jail?
This is one guy.
But
He's the last person they haven't caught yet.
Well, I think he might
They're
just.
saying look out for him because he might be.
But who are the women? They were.
This is one guy that they're saying might be hiding.
Oh,
as
they
a
might look
woman.
like this?
Him, he escaped. They're saying he might look like this because he's trying to hide. They can't find him. He's the only person that they can't find.
They'll find him.
What he was in jail for?
Murder.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So
They'll
it's a
find
pretty serious charge. And everybody who
But
helped.
the majority
So it
of
was 10 of them that broke out.
But the
The
majority-
note that they left behind, way too easy, LOL.
But they got inside help. They got inside help.
That's what they're saying. They
Yeah.
must have. Because the plumber turned off the water, so they got out behind the sink and the toilet. You heard about those guys in New Orleans that busted out? No? They did good. They were on the run for a bit. Like they were catching them one by one, because some guys are stupid, right?
county were they in?
Some guys didn't go. New Orleans. I don't know what
Like,
county.
was it like Harris County or like?
I don't know. I don't know. But people just kept catching them like
Some of
this.
the jails are old, that's why.
That's what happened. Exactly. The locks aren't working. They're understaffed.
New Orleans got one of the worst jails too, right?
Yeah? The super jail?
Anaconda? What's it called?
Alex, the one where homeboy went in,
Not adequate.
we went
No,
to
not
alligator or something.
Something conda, something.
Yeah.
No. Okay, but you guys heard
One
about
of the worst fucking prisons.
Trump's new jail?
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that.
Alligator Alcatraz, I think is what
Yeah,
they're
that's what he
calling
called it. He come up with these kind of names, man. Alligator Alcatraz.
Trump's new jail for the
Yeah,
immigrants, illegal immigrants.
over 20.
It's not new.
He built it. It's a concentration camp.
All they did was build the water around it. It was already a jail. It was already there.
Anybody with a gang tattoo?
All they did was add some security features to it. I don't know if anybody's in it, but it's not a new jail.
Are you sure? Because they were praising them for how
I'm
quickly
pretty
they
sure
built
it's
it.
not new. I'm pretty sure what they did was built the water around it so that you can't escape if you wanted to.
Too much. Too much.
Oh, prison never
Don't
make
keep these people in America.
prison
eh?
never make for dogs still
Don't keep
enough.
these people in America.
Prison make for money.
All them are against.
No people to realize it. They made that shit for men. It wasn't made for dogs.
Right?
I would be trying to break out
They can't break out, man.
I know.
Alligator Alcatraz?
No, another.
Alligator
That's what they're
Alcatraz.
calling it. That's what Trump's calling it.
Trump's reopening Alcatraz.
That's Salvador.
No, this is in America.
That's what they did. They put alligators in the water.
Yeah.
All kinds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like a moat. Like
There's
a
a
moat.
moat. Yeah.
That's
It's
what
full
he's
of
saying.
alligators.
That's what I thought.
Oh. A fucking moat.
That's too effing much.
No.
No.
It's not alligator. They're calling it alligator Alcatraz.
Oh, I see.
Because they put a moat with
There's a
all
bunch of
alligators.
Hey, yes, it does. They're finding people. They're finding people in handcuffs and tied up. They're finding people.
Yeah, moats are good. Moats are good.
They said they're finding people come ashore with handcuffs tied up, just like how the ICE put them on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, the military plane. They just dump it out in the ocean.
That's horrible. But bring these people where they come from.
They don't.
At least drop these
No,
people
they
off
put the
where
people
they
up there.
come
They
from.
don't know what they're
Do
taking them.
not arrest these people and keep them in your country. It doesn't make any sense. And people are doing TikToks and stuff like that after they've been deported, showing it takes them 2 days to get back.
Oh, girl, I saw this girl. She,
Yeah, it'll take no time to get back into America.
no, I saw this girl.
Why are you
Right,
doing a TikTok? Why are you putting that on TikTok? Just
I know.
no, this girl. She got deported to DR,
Yeah.
and she said, "I'm coming. I'll be right back."
Okay?
And she filmed it. She said she went and get false papers, documents, and come straight back to America.
These people are so bold.
Yeah.
And
don't
Trump is telling people, oh, you can keep your illegal farm workers. The illegal farm workers, if you can vouch for them, you can keep them.
Because no one else would want to do that work.
Yeah.
That's what they're finding. Which is so ridiculous, guys. Poor Americans need to get some hustlations to it. All right?
Those are the people who
No?
supported him, man.
Yeah, I know. I know. because people thought it was going to be the criminals. You know what I mean? Then it's becoming everybody. Now he's even threatening to deport people that just disagree with him.
And last week, a 78 years old.
How is he getting away with all this, guys? You gotta ask it. So he's not alone in his decision making. He's not alone.
He's not alone.
He doesn't make
He's
any,
being cheered on.
He's not
Here's
making
how he's getting
decisions,
away
buddy.
with it.
People making decisions for him.
It hasn't even been 6 months. No one else has ever done anything that this guy's done.
Right, exactly.
Let's talk about that. He hasn't even been in there 6 months.
The amount of change.
And the amount of things that this
time.
guy's doing.
Yeah, I know.
As much as enough people don't like him, the guy's fucking
He's
improving.
effective.
He's effective, man. He's
I don't
improving.
want to grip it like that, bro.
He is effective.
I go like
Let's
this,
see
I
what
go
he
like
can
this.
do. End the Ukraine war.
You know what? You need to start saying, hi, how's your day? Good day, before you start sticking a blood clot camera in my
I let these guys
face.
warm up all the time. They usually come in once I've already
Hey,
gotten
Kevin,
started.
how you doing?
Hey, Kev, how you doing?
You know what I mean?
Love? Happy
Give me the pat on the back
Friday.
and shit.
Happy Friday. So nice you made it. So nice you made it.
I made it.
Hey, Puffy, not guilty.
I knew exactly how it was going to happen. Kind of knew it. Did we not kind of hinted on
Daddy,
that?
not guilty.
Oh my gosh.
Then
Why
why
was
was
I
he charged
why was I
though? Come
playing
on.
Bad Boy for Life like a fool?
Nah, man, you know what? Black people do some stupid
God.
shit. I hate that shit,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Outside of a court trial, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, baby
Embarrassing,
oil. Baby oil.
Not even couldn't even wait. You couldn't even wait 1 day. It's like, come on, man. And then now you're just gonna piss off a whole bunch of white people.
I know, because people are saying, oh, this is the new OJ. This is just like OJ.
Comparing the two.
Where he got away with
Comparable.
OJ's a murderer.
Thank you very
Bro,
much.
no, they're trying to, because he got away. So
Yeah.
it's just like OJ.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, you motherfuckers charged the man wrong.
Wrong
Exactly.
charges.
Okay,
Exactly.
like, come on.
Come
Right.
on.
We all said the man is guilty of assault,
Yes.
abuse,
Yes.
Right.
fucking
Prostitution. You
manipulation.
can't even say not prostitution.
Not prostitution. He didn't prostitute them out.
I'm not saying he prostituted them out. He bought
You
prostitutes.
gotta start using language properly.
He
these
But-
paid
days.
for escorts.
But by
He paid
escort,
for
is,
escorts.
but
Why
but
the
escort is not.
is him being a
it's not
trick,
illegal.
not him being a prostitute.
Escort in the
Buy an
state.
escort?
Escort is not illegal.
No,
Not in the States.
you can
Yeah.
buy an escort. An escort is they can escort you to, like, say, on a date,
Yeah.
companionship,
Yeah.
even
You're paying for
kissing.
their time, not the sex.
Once sex comes involved, that's when you break the law.
Soliciting for sex.
Yeah, but if we're agreeing that we're gonna do
You
it.
cannot pay for sex. That's
You can pay for their time though. We're
But in the brothels, the brothels
Already had
they pay for
dinner.
sex. In,
Now-
in
That's
LA,
done.
in California.
Now, watch this. You're right.
I'm kinda
And-
liking
but it
you.
depends
Let's
what
go back
state
to the-
you're in.
Yeah, yeah, totally does.
Arizona,
illegal?
watch this.
Yeah, Arizona is
Arizona.
sex.
Arizona, you can pay for sex. They have a big ass
Yeah.
place called the Bunny Ranch.
Yes, I know. That's
Okay.
Nevada, right?
Fucking, what's his name? OD'd at the Bunny Ranch. The basketball player. Ex-husband of the... Lamar
Odom.
Oh,
Rise up,
okay.
rise up, clean up.
Hey!
Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
shit. If it
Everything
was,
is good?
put it this way. If
Yeah,
it was
man.
in Vegas,
Took care of
you
me
wouldn't
this
even
morning,
get in trouble.
Clean me up nice. Yeah.
Right? So it just depends what state you're in.
Yeah.
10, 12. What are those guys?
That's all it is. They wrongly charged them. We all knew it, but
Yeah.
RICO. As soon
Too
as everyone,
much.
as soon as everyone heard RICO,
Yeah.
we're like, bun that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The man made his
Some
business.
people though, some people think that he got away with murder.
No,
Some
I
people
told
believe
everyone
he
this
got
is how
away
it
with
goes.
No.
This is it.
If you
It's
saw
this
anything
simple.
else, you're just
Diddy,
retarded.
Diddy and the girl, they're just both freaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just took it a little too far. That's
That's
all
all
that
it
happened.
is.
Yeah, he got a little too freaky, you know, a little crazy, a little bit.
And he was
Got a little-
abusing her.
Yeah, well, even if he was abusing her or not, we don't know.
No,
because
we seen the video.
there's videos. But listen. Let's just rewind for a second. Listen.
Rewind.
Let's rewind. Listen,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
abused her. But is it abuse when someone wants it? You see what I'm saying? There's freaks that are
like
crazy.
SNL.
Remember, yes.
SNL.
No,
She
there's
has to
freaks
be-
that like that. They're like, beat
Yeah,
me
it's all
up,
set on
chase
that.
me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
SNL.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, no,
SNL.
it's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for her husband when she came back yesterday
No,
pregnant. I feel
facts.
sorry for
Yeah,
her.
bro. You have to sit there and watch.
Well, you know it's funny.
Hear your girl get dick down, bro.
I know.
Her back's
officially,
broken.
if we're
No,
talking,
watch
50
this.
Cent,
Hold on. If I was married, if I was her husband, okay? Now she's saying one thing to me.
Yeah, of course.
Saying I was abused,
rape,
blah blah blah.
everything.
Now she was physically abused. We're not taking that away. But from the 10-year span, okay, these texts that were going back and forth,
Yeah.
it was very clear she was enjoying it and wanted it.
It's not even that. It was her idea. It was what she did to get him to spend time with her.
Listen,
That's important
okay, so
to
that
remember.
means she's manipulated him.
That's what his lawyer said. That's what his lawyer said.
Okay.
She played Puffy. She played
Right?
Juice,
And
she
watch
played
this.
everybody.
Hold on. Remember the saying, how you get them is how you lose them?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is she with before Puffy?
Ryan Leslie.
Boom. How did
Ryan Leslie,
Leslie,
producer.
right? How did Puff get her?
Pretended like there was a party.
No, they were working together in the studio. Ryan went up to him and said, yo, I got the artist, she my girl, blah, 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 blah. Puff said, come, let me deal with her. She cute. Puff stole her away from Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Remember he said, how you get her is how you lose her?
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Alex Fine.
So,
Yeah.
Puff, she cheated on Ryan Leslie with Puff.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, with
Yeah.
Puff.
Yeah.
Okay? Got introduced. So that means she's stepping up in the ranks.
For sure.
Puff is Puff. Ryan Leslie, I'm not dissing Ryan Leslie
She
because he's an
definitely
amazing
upgraded.
producer.
She definitely upgraded.
Okay?
Like
She
did with Puff.
upgraded.
Yeah.
And she could have said, no, Puff, I like him, blah, 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 blah. And if Puff said, well, fuck you, then you still stick with your man. That's ride or die, loyalty. She went with Puff. Hurt Ryan's heart, broke his heart because there's an interview in Breakfast Club where he's talking about it.
I'm not surprised. And
You
Puff
could
had
see
her.
he was hurt from it.
Puff had her on freak offs.
Watch the joke. Hold
Like
on.
3 months later.
Hold on.
Wow.
Watch this. Hold on. Hold on. Let's land this jet.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
This A380.
And then
Okay.
this one prostitute said
Well, I'm on. Look,
he
look,
could
look.
never, just 1 second, he could never actually come because of how loose she was.
Down.
Had her dick down every
Yo,
week
these guys have
for 10
pipes, yo.
years.
These guys are
And
not
they
playing.
had to be the biggest guys. They had to be
And then you have a guy in the corner wearing a fucking mask. Watch, come on him. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
like I would turn off
See,
too.
this is what I hate too. I hate
You know
that.
what I mean?
I hate that Puff's business is out there.
Now watch this. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
So now she's with Puff. Okay? Multiple taxes proves that she was cheating with Puff. You know why? Because she was planning shit without him involved, behind his back, with her girlfriend. Right? That there's evidence in court. Okay? Now, Puff is with other girls, but if you're with Puff, you gotta be a fool to think
He's
as
not
a
gonna be
woman.
going- yeah.
He's not dealing with no other girl.
He's got other ones.
Straight up.
He made it clear.
Straight up.
Yeah.
The guy's been public about this.
Yeah. And even now, lately, like within the last 10 years, he's straight up with women. He's
No,
like, you're one of men.
he's
He
been
has
like
to be.
this.
He's like, I'm not lying anymore.
He's
Living my truth.
been like this.
Yeah.
Okay? Now watch this. So boom, she's sleeping with other man behind Puff's back because they have an agreement that the freak offs is supposed to be them too.
Yeah.
So watch this. What does Puff do? He wants to work with her career. He's spending money, hundreds of thousands of dollars on her career. He puts her in the studio with who? Kid Cudi.
Oh, she does the same thing with Cudi.
And she fucks Kid Cudi.
Right.
Now,
Same thing, yeah.
Now, as we said, as a man, Cudi's lucky he didn't get tumped up.
Yeah.
If I give you $50,000, Pete, to work with my girl,
Right.
and she in the studio with you, and you fucking her,
Keep it professional, bro.
I want my fucking money, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
coming
yeah.
for you, bro.
Well, that's what ended up happening
I'm coming
with
for
her
you,
and the
right?
trainer.
I ain't gonna burn this car down. That's kind of pussy to me.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I ain't
first of
gonna
all-
burn. I'm not
first of
coming
all,
up
the
in your
car-
house and doing all that stripping it. That's no pussy to me. I'm coming to Cudi, man to man directly.
That's what he did.
I think
That's
they
what
did
he did.
But
Look
Cudi
at his
denied
house.
it. So I'd have been like, fuck you, Cudi. You know it's
he's
true.
true.
I'm dealing with you right
The
now.
Father's Day
Okay?
thing is like he told you.
Boom.
I didn't go
Remember,
to the tournament, man.
Cassie is a
I
victim.
felt bad because I know you didn't go.
I'm not taking away her stuff that she went through.
I felt bad too, bro. But I couldn't go though. I couldn't. No.
Wrap it up with the fine.
And
with
then
the
watch
Alex
this.
Fine part.
And then watch
Because
here.
your point
Here.
was you lose them how you gain them.
Right.
So
Watch
talk
this.
about
Watch
the Alex
this.
Fine
Watch
part.
it. Here, let me land now. And then that's the other incident. And then he has a trainer, bro, a personal trainer.
Yeah.
He goes to the personal trainer. This is Puff's personal trainer. Say, hey,
Yeah.
Puffy's
I want
personal
Puffy
trainer.
paid him
I want you-
$50,000 to train Cassie.
I want you to work with my girl. You know, you know, get her in shape or whatever.
Cassie's
Blah, blah,
a
blah.
hoe.
And she starts fucking the trainer.
She's a hoe. Trying to act all
Come on.
innocent, to act like the victim.
Like, you know, a lot of people want to gloss over that shit, eh? She starts fucking the trainer.
And that's why Puffy actually, because what they're saying is,
That was the last
Puffy's
shot.
still
I would
in
get
her
frustrated
family.
too, bro.
No, Puffy
Piss
was
her
like,
up.
I paid 50K. Somebody's got to pay my 50K
I'm
back.
paying money and you're fucking the man I'm paying money to?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Big
That's a
disrespect,
lie.
bro.
That's a
Come
lie.
on.
That's
Even
a
though I'm
lie.
a dickhead, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm puff.
Disrespect.
Yeah.
I slapped you at 1-2 slap.
It feels like they're
Come
hustling
on.
him. It feels like they're hustling him.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like you're hustling me.
How are you going to
What am I,
sleep with
idiot?
somebody that I have to pay?
Right.
And watch this. That's
Right,
what-
exactly.
Watch this.
I'm
And
paying
then
you to
on
see-
top of
And
it,
sorry, you know the reason why people suspect this lawsuit even came up. Because they ended up living at her parents' house. He couldn't provide for his family.
and Puff's paying for her rent and all this kind of shit, yo.
No, I'm talking about recently.
Oh,
They
okay.
ended up living at her parents' house.
Oh.
That's why the lawsuit came up.
But she's been, no.
They didn't have
Actually, she's
anything.
been coming to Puff for money for a while. For a while.
Well, the whole
For a
idea
while.
of saying, hey, I
But
have
Puff
a book,
kept on telling her,
it's gonna
fuck
cost
off,
30
fuck
million.
off.
Yeah.
He kept on telling her, fuck off. And everyone keeps on forgetting. There was a law change in the
Right.
state of New York
That put us.
that put a
limit.
deadline
Yeah.
on certain past things they
Yeah.
want to bring
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
That fell into the realm of the
Yeah.
deadline of the charges or whatever. And she went to him. Remember, it was perfect timing because Puff started giving back. He started giving back the masters to the artists.
Yeah.
Okay? And she like, give me my blood clot master, plus I want the fucking tapes, which is fair. It's fair for her. I'm not really mad that Puff cut her the check for the 20 mil. I'm more mad that after cutting the check, you do an NDA. All the shit we've been through for the last whatever years, you moved on, you're married, I moved on, I moved on, you have a kid,
Yeah.
you're married,
Yeah.
and then you come and want to testify against me after?
That's disgusting. Flipping 50 cents. Sorry, I want to make a point about 50 cent, you guys.
From a different
Now,
bank?
I'm not, she's still a victim.
Yeah. Different
That's why
amounts.
Questionable.
Give her her
Ghostmaster Flex is saying she's a villain.
I'm not even mad that
Ghostmaster Flex is calling her a
I'm
villain.
not even
And I
mad,
get,
I would
I
say,
get
I want to say,
4%.
I'm not even mad she got her money. I'm
No,
not even
yeah,
mad at
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As far as I'm
At the end of the
concerned,
day,
she earned it.
That's it. At the end of the day, she said they're twins, they're just alike.
Yeah.
She puffered
Whatever.
him.
She got her
puffered him.
money.
She got it.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I don't care about
It's a
that.
Solana card.
It's just the acts of how people didn't look at that. But you know what? The jury did look at that. And we knew it from jumpsuit. Nissa, remember from day one, even prior to him getting the official charges, what were we saying? They're kind of trying to come up, take his money
Yeah.
with a RICO charge. Remember I said the best advice I'd give to Puff, get out of the country, move your assets out because they're coming for your money. I said that, right? And what with the RICO charge, if he would have been found guilty for that, it would have allowed the government to seize his assets.
Yeah. No, that's why I'm so glad that they didn't get the charge.
That's why. And on top of the suspect that the video
I don't know how you
leaks.
picked them, bro.
Come on, who leaked the video?
I know.
I don't know
The
how you picked
cops.
them.
Sorry guys, just for the record though, in the 50 Cent versus Diddy beef, Diddy won that. Diddy won that.
Yeah, well, 50,
Because
50 looks kind of.
Diddy had 50's baby mother,
Bro!
6 guys at a time.
Bro, he's bringing it up.
What?
So 50 can't say nothing.
Yeah.
What's that?
50 Cent's baby mother was Jane,
Jane
Doe.
Doe. She's fine though. I would have
He
played.
pays
No,
her
That's the
rent.
Asian looking one?
Yeah, the
pays
Filipino
her-
chick.
He pays her
I would
rent.
have
the
slaughtered her out too.
Still.
Straight up.
He was
I
paying for
ain't mad
her
at
lawyer. Still, and he, yeah.
No, but watch
Completely
this.
disrespected
This is
this
why
woman.
when you play foolish games, you get foolish prizes. So years ago, 50 had a video of Cassie fucking the next man.
Okay. didn't know
Okay?
that.
50 sent the video to Puff to embarrass him and say, yo, is this your girl? She's for the streets. Why you bonify her? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Right? So, 50, or Puff bit his tongue because he can't say shit because it's embarrassing for a man, for a next man to have this on you, right?
While we get it up here, we
Fast forward now, Puff, in a way, gets his revenge.
Yes, I'd say so.
Now
I'd
he's
say,
fucking
I'd say
mom.
so. There's
Hoeing
nothing
around,
you can
bro.
say about it.
That's a little wet.
Yo,
That's
fam,
a
the
little wet,
worst
bro.
thought is
How are
to
you?
know that your kid
Yeah.
came out of that pussy, bro.
Or just like she's leaving your kid.
Think about it.
Dropping your kid.
I don't want to have a kid with no
No kidding.
hooker,
No
bro.
kidding. A hooker? Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Yeah.
A prostitute.
Right.
A prostitute.
Right.
To know that your child came out of
Your
that.
enemy turned your big brother to a prostitute.
That's
It's
worse.
like, yeah, that's more.
So
That's freaking.
That's more.
now, Puff got his punishment. He needs to sit down. I'm predicting he'll get 5 years. If my advice,
I'm hoping time soon.
no, he has to get time. He has to sit. He has to atone for his past.
He's atoned.
No.
He's atoned.
You know what shit
He's
Puff got away
atoned.
with?
He's
He's
atoned.
lucky that his ass was.
He's atoned.
Puff's ass would be getting out of jail right now. Shine did not sit down and do the time frame. Shine saved his ass.
Oh yeah.
Puff should cut Shine a check for $100 million.
Not 100 mil.
Yeah.
He cut him a check for 50K.
Shine went in jail
wasn't-
for 10
That's what it
plus
is.
years.
Yeah,
Got
Puffy never
deported.
gave him nothing. Not like that.
Nothing.
No, he gave him $50,000.
Whoa. To sit in jail for 10 plus years, get deported, lose everything, lose your career. No, fuck that.
After that whole Shine thing, we already know.
Right.
But you guys were fucking with Puff. That's why I don't
I
know what
wasn't
to say.
fucking with
I
Puff.
wasn't
Don't say
fucking
you
with
guys.
Puff.
Don't say you
Once
guys.
all that shit
Once
with
that
Biggie.
shit with Shine.
No, the Biggie shit was one thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
But
he goes-
once that whole, because certain guys would do a principle,
Yeah.
an honor and morals.
And you don't even help the
Once
man
that
out.
whole court shit happened with him and Shine, and
Oh, really? People
Oh,
fell
right.
off.
I
Yeah,
guess so.
man, I was over
I
off
can't
from
take
there.
Puffs. I don't listen.
Because
to that.
Puff didn't even deal with them properly.
Yeah, I
He
don't
sat there and did time for you. Now you're a multi-billionaire. The guy gets out, gets deported, loses his career. He's not even making money from the music that
Yeah, you
that
see,
What are
was
you talking
making.
about?
Society
Shine
is to blame.
Shine is the prime
The
minister
fans,
of
no, listen.
No.
The fans,
Six guys.
the fans and society is to blame for what's going on.
Yeah,
That's all. it is.
exactly.
Because had everybody stood their grounds and stood on honor, like how all these new dorks running around, oh, we stand on business,
Yeah.
we're standing on
Yeah.
business, it can
Facts.
spell business.
Facts.
If everyone stood on principle, that, you know what I'm saying? Like once that happened, you do that to your friend or your family or artist or whatever he was. I don't need
People know not to
to
mess
get
with
graphic or in detail, but once that court shit goes on and it went like that with you and your pals or your buddies or whatever, you know what I mean? That's how it goes. We're old school,
Yeah,
right?
the industry's
Puff-
different. The industry's
If
different.
Puff, if I came out of jail for Puff, and Puff comes to me and say, yo, hold this. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Bridget. Hold this. And it's 50 grand? Bro, Puff's lucky that Shine don't come after him. Straight up.
I know, but
That's
if
insulting,
you're coming
bro.
out of jail and you have nothing, and Puff says, here's 50K, you might just say thank you.
Wait,
You
no!
might just say thank you.
That's an insult!
I'm not saying it's not.
No,
But if
that
you
is
have
an
nothing,
Yo, that's an insult. Come on.
Stress, separate from honor.
Hold
But
on.
if you just
That's
came
an
out of
insult.
jail, you have $0,
Yo, Brendan,
and Puffy
hold
gives you 50K. You're not just holding
Hold
that.
on, wait.
No, well, obviously he was gonna take it, but where was he when he received this so-called 50K? Where was he?
Deported.
Exactly.
Watch
What
this.
did he have?
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
How was he looking?
Watch this.
Hey, Nisi,
Hold on.
where was he? How was he looking?
Belize.
How did he sound? Was it the same person?
No.
No, he was.
You know
Exactly.
what that jail shit did to the
Takes
poor
your
man?
soul,
Come on, bro.
Come
And
on.
if your friend or your family or your manager, your CEO or whoever it is, it was your buddy, your pal, and he's your pal, your buddy.
Oh.
They were behind that shit, you doing that 10 years, and then you came out as a whole different person.
Watch this.
And got sent home and start from scratch? Come on.
Watch
I know,
this.
but
I already
guys,
know. I'm not
you're
from
telling
here.
me
yo.
more than
I know
50K.
I'm
More than
Watch this.
50K
I'm
doesn't
gonna
look
take
like
further steps.
you're paying him off.
You just recorded
More
one of
than
the highest
50K.
albums for me.
50K is this is my friend.
boy,
I'm
my
just
main
looking at.
act dies.
More than 50K. Isn't
Keep his
it
mouth shut.
suspicious?
You record.
More
and
than
you sound
50K
like
is
you're
suspicious.
making-
No.
I'm making millions off of
Yeah,
royalties.
more than 50K. You give him a mill.
From,
People are like, why'd you give him a mill?
You know what I hate that?
For
is.
sure.
but,
If you give him
but
a
it's
mill,
the
people
same
would be like,
thing. Why did they give him 50K?
Yeah.
Same
Listen,
thing.
Yeah.
he
I feel like
should.
50K is enough to be like, my friend's okay.
Are you
No,
serious?
no.
You're saying this with a
Everybody
straight
knows
face.
what happened.
She's saying it with a straight face. I can't
Everyone
believe
knows
that.
what happened.
Everyone knows what
Everybody
happened.
knows what happened.
J-Lo knows what happened. She's
Everyone
sitting
knows
right
what
here.
Listen.
The girl who got
listen
shot in
what
her
happened.
face knows what happened.
Listen. Nisi, listen. A lot of these guys around here, they're drinking, they're getting excited. Let me tell you something calm and cool right now. A lot of guys, they're drinking, they're getting excited. Listen
No,
calm.
I'm saying-
Listen calm, but sober and for real, and knowledge and wisdom. Shine, we weren't there, so we don't know the exact details. But from what we know, and us being from the street, and just what we read and understand, and just we know how
Sorry,
life
Denise, I don't
goes.
want to get here on you.
Shine was standing up for Diddy supposedly in this situation in the club.
Okay.
When he stood up for Diddy,
Yeah.
that was the end result. He obviously went to jail. And then while he was going through trial, Diddy and them had the highest lawyers for themselves.
yeah.
They didn't hire the big lawyer for him.
And split
They
the
brought
case.
in witnesses that were going to get them off, but the witnesses weren't going to get him off. They were
They
going to point him
separated the
out.
case.
Separated
So
again.
you see what I'm saying? They kind of screwed him. Like, believe me, like I said, yo. Everybody knows, yo. My name is Stress One, yo.
Come
We don't
on.
play that. That's it.
Don't play that.
Yeah. I've been around. I was in that same
This is what I'm
scenario.
saying.
Brother, you wouldn't want to talk
It
about
would be justifiable
Yeah,
that Puff
I've been through the
sits
same
down for a couple of years, a few years, actually sits there.
Because he's been getting away with murder.
Been
for-
getting away with murder, bro.
been getting away with murder for a
Yo,
long
you could
time.
only push your luck so far, bro, until you get
It's true,
top.
Lisa. It's true.
I know.
Come on.
It's true.
It's fair that Puff
It's fair.
sits there
It's fair.
for 5
You're
years.
telling me.
It's America. That's how
So I
America.
heard, this is gonna be funny.
there.
Because I heard Tekashi 69, because Tekashi 69 was in jail at the same time as Puff. He said Puff was sleeping all day. Puff was depressed. He had to tell Puff, get up and fight
I
for
can see
yourself.
that. I can see that.
Get up and
Yeah,
fight.
but Puff's never sat in jail.
So I'm saying
He's never
Puff-
had to go
exactly,
through this
Puff
shit.
has suffered, guys.
Yo,
Puff has suffered. For
yo,
someone to go from their
Nissa,
two-bedroom
you know, you're
to a cell
disappointed.
is not the same as Puffy.
I'm not talking to you no more, Nissa.
Puffy being
No,
in
no,
a
no,
cell.
no, no, no.
He's
It's gonna
serving
take a
his
little.
time.
It's gonna take a little bit of time to adjust. Absolutely, because he's coming from a big mansion.
Yes, I'm gonna say
Get
more
comfortable.
so than the average person.
Get comfortable,
But
bro.
get comfortable, Puffy. Get comfortable,
He's been in
bro.
there,
Has to
man.
atone.
He's been in there.
Has to
So has
atone.
it been a
I feel
year?
like-
You
Has it
have
been a year?
No!
10 months. 10 months.
10 months!
That's enough.
Small time.
Bro,
10 months.
and he's in a
10 months in
Superman.
billionaire time.
America, that's nothing. That's nothing in America.
100
That's a
months.
slap on the wrist.
He served 100
9
months essentially.
Skip that topic, man. Let's
Yeah,
talk.
yeah,
Skip
yeah,
that
yeah,
topic because we, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
yeah, we went through shit ourselves, and you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's aggravating.
Skip that topic.
Paul, how about sit
Switch that
down?
topic, yeah. I shouldn't even been in on that. No, if Puff sits down, but that whole jail and what he did, you know what I'm saying, Pete?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, and
Right.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
bro. I don't want to be involved with that
You
conflict.
gotta
Because you see, I
talk
tell
about
enough YouTubers completely.
No, man. Done with Shine. Shine already served the time for the both of them.
They
wanted
to
his
hear
money.
that rap.
So they went to
Exactly.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got greedy.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
A strange man did a stranger. You're James Major, some man.
They threw
Final word.
Tell him something
Diddy,
else.
not
Yeah.
Oh man, what can I say about Diddy? I mean, I've
What's up
been,
with
Lisa, to
you?
be honest, I haven't been paying attention to this.
I know.
I'm happy that they dropped obviously some of the charges because some of the charges were just outrageous.
Yeah, they're outrageous.
But
He's a freak, man.
again, you gotta
It's
pay.
a dog party.
You gotta pay
You gotta
the
pay.
price, man.
Yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta pay to play.
You gotta
And
pay, bro.
yeah, and you want to have adult fun. Sometimes adult fun
And move Bucky.
goes.
And
Yeah,
you move
it
your
goes
monkey,
away.
bro.
And now you gotta rub a little bit of time. You
You
know what I
have
mean?
to
It's
sit
fine.
down, bro.
And like I said,
bro.
that 5 years in the States is not a lot of
Nothing.
time. That's not a lot of
Nothing.
time.
He's already
Over
did
here,
almost
we're
a
thinking,
year.
oh my God.
And I'm saying he has to sit for another 4.
That's
And he only
small
has to do
time.
85% of the
What,
4.
Those guys would be
That's what
God
I'm
for
saying.
that.
They don't-
Those
they
guys
don't
be
count
cheering
it.
for
They don't
5
count
years.
it.
Yeah.
No, they don't
But what's so
support.
funny is
No.
when the verdict came out, he dropped to his knees.
Yeah, because his ass is
Right.
gonna go under the
Because you know-
jail.
Because you know he's not going down.
He's gonna go under the jail.
He
Come
dropped to
on.
his knees.
No.
He knows he's not going anywhere.
He should say, and you know
That's
what?
why That's why his mama
This
was
is
happy.
listen. This is my final thought.
His mama
Yes.
and
Puff,
kids were happy.
take your time.
Yeah,
The judge is
they
gonna
know.
give you
Right.
some time.
Right.
Right, he's coming
Do
out.
not appeal it. Do not appeal.
Why isn't he gonna appeal?
Let me finish.
For karma's sake?
Let me finish. Do not appeal it. Sit there, atone,
I gotta go pick up this kid.
think, come back, and revive yourself. Simple as that. You're going to be probably close to 60 when you come out.
60.
Stop.
He's
There you
55
go.
right
That's
now.
what
That's
I'm
perfect.
talking about.
He ain't going to spend no time.
Exactly.
Yo.
He's going to be.
Puffy.
He'll be almost 60
He ain't
when you
gonna-
come out.
Don't let them
Hold on, Puff. You're
Yeah,
going to be
Trump's
almost
gonna get
60 when you come out. You have a lot of
Before
life
Trump
left.
leaves, he's gonna take him. Bring him.
Okay?
Yeah.
Sit and atone and really reflect. And use the time wisely. Educate yourself
I'm gonna leave here shortly.
and
Still coming
move
out.
on. That's it. Period.
I'll
Do
see.
not. If he
He's gonna appeal it.
If he, I'm telling you right
If he
now.
even gets 5 months,
Don't
5 years,
listen.
he's gonna appeal it.
You know what? Remember what? Now, this is where I'm going to compare it to OJ.
Thank you for watching another episode of Shop Talk. Please remember to press that subscribe button down at the bottom. Peace.
I did it.